Episode number 10 is here! Or as Cinema Sins would have put it when they were talking about Fast and Furious 10.
10 of these things!
I absolutely love that channel, they're great. So back to work as we need to get some oats harvested for this episode. Please start the engine first. What do you want me to do? Start the engine before I start the engine? You don't want that to happen. We've been there before, and that's how K-Bot was born. Yikes. So let's get you caught up and up to speed. How are we rocking this? Well, I am going to be going steering assist for the start of this anyway. Did I hit the right button? I did, okay. I just can't see the lines yet. Where are said lines? Aha. Found the lines. We are going to rock and roll. We are going to go around this field 2 times. And then we're going to unload. We'll probably have a load ready to go to get something sold at that point. So we will do that. Yeah. Big goal. I just hit something underground again. I don't know what that is, but like every once in a while, the header or a tool or something. It's not just combine harvesters, but something hits something else. I did it again. And it's like, I don't... Look at that. Like, it just got stopped against something. I can't explain it. I have no idea what's going on. Something's going on. I don't know what. What's going on? I'll also say what's going on with everything being ready to go on the exact same day. All the fields that we had, that we owned, were ready on the exact same day. I mean, I planned well. That's 2 thumbs up there. Sorry. But it's a lot of work. Can we just do like 1 field at a time? We were having to do that. I've also got time set to 0. I've got a time scale mod. That is so that there's a couple other fields I want. Field 9 and field 6. I want these 2. So that's so that they don't... You'll see. Actually, you won't. I just want to buy them so that I can plow it all up. That's it. Man, this like bumping business is really causing trouble. I mean, I've had a couple times like right now. Yeah. The combine's offline. It is literally off the mark. Why? It doesn't have to be like this. Just make the... No other farming simulator game has had magical things under the field. Look, there's nothing. There's nothing in front of me. Nothing. I back up a little bit. Everything's cool. There we go. I'm stuck again. This is the dumbest thing I've seen. It's just so irritating. Look, I'm off the mark again. Ugh! That straw swath looks terrible back there. All because of this. What are you going to do? All right, now I'm going to help out the AI just a little bit because I want to... There we go, got it lined. I want to go ahead and fill up our trailer, but I don't know how much it's going to take to fill up the trailer. So we'll kind of get down to the end of this row. I had to come over here anyway. We'll fill this up, and then we'll see if we need any more, and I'll just kind of work until I feel like we've got enough. Otherwise, I will end up just hiring the worker to see. Oh, it's just so dumb. It's not rabble. All right, there you go. That's fine. I'm cool with the straw just piling up on the ground. Let's get up there. But we have 22,000 liters in here. How's this John Deere gonna do getting out of this trailer out of there? You know what? Not bad. Gunning it. Ooh, little wheel slip. That's new. Very cool. Very cool. All right. I did also have a couple people asking, does anything happen if you run over the straw swath? Like, do you lose any of it? And as far as I can tell, no. It seems just fine. But you never know. I got a feeling this is going to be way more than enough. Oh, yeah. Easily. So nice to be able to jump in a combine and actually see what's going on. There it is. So we've got a full 28,000 liters. Very cool, very cool. I'm going to bring this around and then we will set our settings up for a regular worker, which should start off and go fine. So let's go here. Let's wait for this line. Auto select. Get right to there. Perfect. And then we'll come over to the AI worker. Headlands are off. Our worker. Go, go, go. Blocked by an object. I am the object. So farmer's market has been tagged. We now need to figure out how we're going to get up there. So we are here and we want to go up here. I think the best thing to do is probably going to be go through town, go up and then over. Seems like the best thing. So let's do it. Let's close that up. We'll turn some lights on just so people can see us. And we'll go very slowly. Hey, at least we can pick up some speed going downhill. That's good. Let's see if we can make this turn and not crash. Whoa! Hey, easy there. Just T-bone somebody. That's gonna be an expensive one to explain. Hey, what happened? Oh, tractor hit me. How? I don't know. I'll always say, driving in first person always seems like the easiest way to do this. To be fair, we could probably tell our worker to go up there, but because we have bridges and stuff going through the middle and barges and stuff, sometimes hiring from one corner of the map to the other doesn't quite work out because there's only a few places to go with the loop there. So I'm not trying to cut corners or anything like that. We're just trying to go, man. We're just trying to go. Don't hit the person. Make the turn here. Next road on the left. So we're following that car. Perfect. We can turn on our clicker. And we're good. All right, we'll see you up there. All right, so unlike the last time we were over here, we're definitely going to attempt to not mess up this sail. Coming through. Rock and roll. I don't have the right thing selected. How do I dump this out? What's it set on? Right? Back? Oh yeah, that'll work. I don't know you can dump back like this. Thought I had to be to the side. Oh well, money is going up. We'll see what we get off of this because it's almost at a ×2 multiplier, so we should see, what was that, 28 to like 56,000, somewhere around there? 55,874, yeah. Pretty on the mark. And we're back. Time to do a little bit of karting and bailing at that. Let's set our cruise. Set correct. Are they gonna go? They are stuck on something. Even the worker got stuck on something that's not there. I'm almost tempted to just sell this field. Because if the worker's gonna keep doing that, what hope is there for us? Yeah, well, poor worker. We'll say this much. Did get quite a bit while we were gone. 4,400 liters. Well, 44 now. It's probably closer to about 4,000 by the time we jumped on here. Not terrible, though. Not terrible at all. And we have a good amount to start bailing up to make some straw. This poor combine. I feel so bad for it. Well, at least... Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to go off track here a little bit. Totally forgot that the worker definitely was not going straight. I mean, some of these... Most of them are straight on. You can kind of see where they hit a bump and something bad happened. So I'm going to try and do my best, actually out of first person. You barely see the straw here, but up like this, you can see it very, very good. So I'm going to try and hit the rest of this, at least through here. We'll see. I'm sure there's quite a few spots that are just demolished because of running into things. This section right here might be a little bit more fun than the other. So I'm trying not to use a worker or trying not to use GPS. I'm gonna have to trying to say the right terminology here, but that's still not gonna happen. All right, not too bad, not too bad. There we go. Can I do this now and it'll work? Yes. Not terrible, not terrible. Good. Okie dokie. All right. Yeah, fairly right on par, huh? All right, it's going to slow it down here. I'm going to go off the beaten path just a bit to hit that. And we're good. I have hit the top section and all the way around. So now we can focus more of our time on going back and forth and up and down. And I did not reset the bell counter. Again. Crap. You know what I just thought about? A loan. We don't have a loan taken out. But we could. We could easily have a loan taken out. Why did I not think about this? I could just take out a loan and buy those fields and then pay back the loan slowly over time. It can work. How much money do we need? I don't actually know. Let's see. This field costs 119 grand. We have 63. This field costs a little bit more at 225. So we would need around $340,000. I think that's a little bit out of reach. Even for a loan, it's probably a bad idea. Here's something interesting. I thought that I would be going through NetWrap and build stuff like way faster than I actually am. Wow. How is it not going through so much, not so fast? It's not the words I meant to say in the right order, but like, I just feel like it should be going faster, right? Actually, not complaining about that. I'm just saying, I think I feel like I would have used it all by now. Oh well. So our combine harvester is almost done. I remember in previous farming simulator games, if you would stop them, like here for example, sometimes they would just stop. And I actually don't know if he's just gonna stop or not, because I'm straight up just blocking the harvester, but hey, it's working. There we go. Let's see if I can pull away from this guy. There we are. We finally got away from it. We got 11,000 liters in there. As far as it goes right now, this is the last oat field. I think one of the things I may do is put these oats in the silo so that we can come through, because I still want to buy one of those fields at the bottom, but I also don't want to load up all these bales by hand. I think one of the things that we're going to spend some money on is leasing an automatic bale loader, because I don't want to. And there is the combine harvester that is stuck for absolutely no reason. I'm going to have to fire the worker, drop it back down, go forward myself, and then rehire the worker again. Ay, 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 ay. What are you going to do? Let's see if they get stuck again. I'm interested. They got stuck again. How? How? There's nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. Is it on the header? It's like, why? You know what I'm about to do? I'm going to have to do the rest of this myself. Because the worker, though they can be trusted, and though they do a great job, if they get in trouble, I don't want to not be there. So, there it goes again. So I'm going to take care of this myself. And we're almost ready to go. So I got stopped there. Of course I did. And boop. Done. Cool. All right. So we got another 5,000 liters in here. There we go. We are good. 17,400 liters in there. That's going to be another about $34,000. Not terrible. It's going to put us close to the $100,000 mark, but not quite there. We've got some other stuff here as well to harvest. However, we're going to harvest the other field next. So the other field is canola, which should be giving us a lot more money than we would be getting here. So let's jump in. We'll take a look for canola. Well, prices really aren't that much different than they are for oats. So, I don't know. What about wheat? Is that any better? No. So we will go do the canola next. So one thing about canola is it doesn't give us straw. So if you go through and you turn on your straw swath, it does not work. However, I have got a mod from a friend that got a little early access to, which brings the straw to all of the crops. So I'm going to leave the straw swath enabled. We're going to go over here to hire a worker, work the headlands. Yep. And no course to take. Literally, it's there. Literally. Oh, I had the wrong thing turned on. There we go. All right. So we've got the straw swath, which is still enabled. Hopefully, this guy will do it. I don't know. Let's see, for example. Yeah. See, it's not turning the straw swath on, is what it's doing. So this may not be something that works with a worker. Oh, this is interesting. I'm trying to enable it, but it says straw is not available for the current crop. Ooh. Well, I figured it out. It wasn't enabled. So I've enabled it, and we've got it back. So hopefully the canola will produce some straw now. So then, enable straw swath, jump out, and the worker should do good. Please do good. Yes. Drop it down. Go. Straw! It's happening. Crap. Don't hit me, bruh. Where are you going? I'll never understand why the workers do what they do. But at least they work, I guess. That's one really, really cool thing about them. All right, sweet. Well, at least we'll get some straw off of the canola. Let's head back over and get some more baling work done. Well, we've gotten some stuff done, but how's about we go back and double check on our combine, see how we are doing. They have not finished their first pass yet. However, they are doing a-okay. So at least there's that. So much has happened all at once. The worker's almost finished, and worker B is on the other field right here and needs some help. So I need to go dump this into silo like now. Let's see, tip side back, tip side grain door, tip side left. Tip side left works for me. Got to dump this out and go unload the other trailer or the combine harvester. Oh, same time, go. Just to help myself a little bit, we're going to slow this combine down to 2 kilometers an hour. There we go. At least for now, that way we can get over there. I'll also reset this to 2 kilometers as well. Here's something that I will say. At first, I wasn't happy about it, but I don't know, I kind of dig it right now. So if you didn't know, all the numeric values of your speed are in kilometers. That's also why we say, like, oh yeah, the first tick of 6 miles an hour, the second tick of 6, or, you know, this or that, or, you know, something in 12. It's because all those line up with kilometers. And so you can't put like 6.35 for the mile per hour. So they just list it as exactly the same. However, in kilometers, you have more fine control over the speed because, well, just of how the differences between the two work. It's a problem because the cruise control is set to kilometers per hour, no matter what. But you could change your speed listed. But I kind of like being able to adjust it myself. And that's not going to be a popular opinion. So there's that as well. All right, let's do that. Speed them up a little bit. But I've kind of learned a few things, you know, like I know what 6 miles an hour is 10 kilometers, and others 40 kilometers is 24 miles an hour. It kind of goes through it, you know. All right, let's slow that down one more because for some reason I'm going at 9 instead of 10. But we have gotten the canola off this field and we're good. Next stop's going to be come down here and get some baling done on this field. Although well, there's still plenty to do. So we'll drop that there and I guess get back to work. Man, harvest is taking much longer than I was expecting, but harvesting is one of my favorite things. So I'm having fun, but I'm not getting anything done quickly. I don't know what to think about it. So then the last one comes off of this field and there it is. Oh, come on, let me steer. Doesn't let you steer for quite a few seconds after you enable that GPS. It's been a day, man. It's been a day. I think this is like the 5th or 6th video I've recorded today. I'm exhausted. Alrighty, let's get to work. I need to hit this little spot right here. Just there we go, and reset, and we are good. It's going to follow along through here. We're not going to go all the way down unless there's just plenty of room left in the baler. We may do that if the baler's empty. That way there's no bales for the worker to hit. That's one of the reasons I don't like baling behind a worker, at least like that, running headlands and things like that. However, we might fill up before we get there and might have just enough room to turn around. Well, I say turn around. This might work, actually. This is going to work great. This has worked perfect. Never mind. Ignore all that. We're going to do it all. Now, there's one other thing to probably note is the worker doesn't like going out of the field. So they've given us this awesome little pile of straw here where they decided to cut into the field just a little bit more. Thanks, I guess. Let's hit that. There we go. We are good. And then we need to turn around. And I can't see where I'm going. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, baby. All right, it doesn't need me to unload this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway, just so we can get a little bit of grain. So one of the things that I'm noticing right off the bat is prices for grain crops are not quite as high in 25 as they were in 22. Now this could be for a few different reasons, and I think it's mainly on me here because I was using a mod that increases base game crops to kind of match more in line with what you would see from, say, a production chain or something like that. So if you just wanted to do crops, you could still do it, and you still made a decent amount of money, and it's less, way less than I'm used to. So all the things that I would normally do to set myself up and this and that, not really happening. So I think one of the things that we may end up doing in the second part of the series is going more into production chains. Kept it pretty basic for the most part in part 1 of the series, and that's been cool and fun and all, but I think probably for the second set we will do more having to do with productions, but I'm not quite sure. Still not quite sure what we're going to be up to there, but I think just that it's important to mention that I realize we've gone all this time without doing a single production chain. So then let's knock out the rest of this field. We'll see how much canola we get, and maybe we can make our first investment in a production. Who knows? So the combine harvester just finished, and we are finishing up doing our baling right now. We're at 98%, of course we are. Let's jump right here. Let's line it up, drop it down, jump out real fast, and get this combine harvester moved out of the way. We got another 3,700 liters, which is great news. Let's see if I can set this up in a way where when I drive by with the trailer, it actually will go in. That seems high enough, right? All right, we'll leave that there. Now, the bales. We need to make more bales. We're also making too many bales. I don't know how I'm going to load all of it. With a front loader, it's going to be impossible, because this is now 3 big fields worth of very large bales. I don't know what to do. It's gonna suck. Also, it says that we made 66 bales on my counter up there, but well, we haven't made that many because it's still counting the bales from previous set, which I think we had 13. So maybe, I don't know. There's just so many, dude. So many bales. Right on the edge, and there it is. Yes, yes. Yeah. Unload the unfinished bale. Sweet. There it is. Also, we are getting very low on round bale net. Yeah, there we go. That's what it's called. There is not a whole lot left in there. We probably need to buy one of those. Eventually, we're going to run out of it. I would kind of like to see what happens when we do run out of it, so we'll maybe hang on tight for that. We'll come over here. We're going to drop this off there. We're going to evidently move this because the school bus doesn't know how to just go. Really? Can't just go? It's because of the pipe, isn't it? Why don't you just go? Whatever, don't even care. All right, let's bring this here. Spin them around. There it is. And we'll grab this, finish the cart. We'll go sell this, find out how much money we're making, and that will give us a time frame of what is to come. Remember, we still have another field to harvest. All right, we have our location. We are heading to, I forgot, Grain River Silo. We've been there a few times. You know, one thing I haven't checked on is the football stadium in here. We haven't, well, as far as I remember, there was still no way to actually play the game. And they put it in. It looks exactly like the soccer stadium in Sri Lanka. We've got our, goals, and everything looks exactly the way you would expect it to, which is fantastic. Did they even line this up? They even lined it up. Great job. But it doesn't work. You can't play football here, and there's no football. Football. So anyway, that's sad. Not sad as in like bad. Like sad as in, but I want to play football in a video game that's about farming. That. And here it is. We're gonna go with tip side back for this, just so it doesn't knock into anything. Pull forward. There it is. Man, look at the tires at the bottom too. Getting kind of smushed a little bit, and then going up as this dumps out. And makes us some cash. Not a lot, but some for sure. There you go. So we have now got up to $100,000. We still have the oats to sell, and we have all of our wheat. However, we are about out of time today. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. This is the end of episode 10, so it is the end of part 1 of the series. I need to go through and look at some times and see how far we're going to go with this. I would imagine between 20 and 30 episodes, but we will find out for sure. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like, do all that good stuff, and let's knock over these signs for old time's sake. Get out of here, signs. There you go. Peace.